Hello and welcome from Budapest. This is Hungary Reports from Public Media M1 with the latest news from Hungary and the Carpathian Basin in English. I'm Árpád Szőci. Great that you can be with us. Hungary hosted a mini-summit with Austria and Serbia in Budapest. Hungarian Prime Minister Viktor Orbán presented 3 recommendations to try to stop illegal migration. He said that the line of defense should be set up further south of his country, so-called hotspots should be set up outside European Union territory, and that illegal migrants that have been caught should be returned to where they came from. The Austrian Chancellor and the President of Serbia stressed the need for working closer together. The same leaders will soon be continuing talks in the Serbian capital, Belgrade. The upcoming national consultation questionnaire will feature 7 questions, including about gas sanctions. Hungary is the only country in the European Union that is asking its people for their opinion about EU sanctions against Russia. Furthermore, Thursday begins the first EU Plus summit in Prague, where a number of non-EU states have been invited. The President of the European Council has written to EU leaders that a further list of sanctions against Russia could happen. The Hungarian Parliament has passed amendments to the country's Criminal Act. They were deemed necessary in order to try to ensure that the EU would then give Hungary its share of funds, which have so far been held up because of the EU's concerns about the rule of law in the country. Negotiations between the government and the European Commission have already ended. If the changes are accepted by the EU, then a newly set up independent body in Hungary will monitor funding received from the EU. Sales of new Hungarian government-issued bonds have broken all records. In just 2 days, well over 715 million euros worth of the so-called bonus issue, as well as so-called premium bonds, have been sold. That's what Hungary's Minister of Finance, Mihai Varga, posted on his Facebook page. The drought in the country earlier this year has caused billions of euros of damage in the agricultural sector. That's what former Hungarian President János Áder talked about on his podcast, Blue Planet. The show focuses on environmental issues, and this time he talked about predictions that say that by the end of the year, Hungary would still need twice the amount of water it had received so far this year to improve the situation. And that's all for now, but don't forget, you can always watch Hungary Reports live every night at around 11:15 p.m. Central European Time. You can also catch us in repeats and online. Please stay tuned if you can. We also have news broadcasts in German, Russian, and Chinese. Thanks very much for watching, and viszontlátásra.